Alright. Gonna play Outer Worlds on the PC. Yeah, about a half an hour late. It is what it is. I haven't actually tested this yet, so hopefully it does not absolutely destroy the stream. Oh. Yeah. I haven't been using my daily allergy stuff, so. Whew.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Do us both a favor and don't try to prove your point. I don't get paid for banter. Go right ahead. Other than yourself? But Plague. I'd take some of
Umbridge.
Survival of the fittest. Medical treatment is commensurate. It is better. Listen, you ought to go have a talk with the boss.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop. Please don't. Physical hygiene. No, thank you. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet space. You will also report to me in the event of your... A ship? Vicar... Ah. As broke as... I simply cannot... I have to tell some... Not a... You're right. Much obliged.
Oop.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
No. Stop. I'm not a doctor.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified... Go ahead. Edgewater. The plagues come... Fever. Company policy. Mr. Tobbs. Edgewater is... as the good...
Alright. I think I exhausted all dialogue options from him. I think go in the back? Yeah, I can. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said
Sorry,
we ain't making our
I got a lot
quotas.
to do.
If only Mc...
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The unreliable, you say? Never heard of it. I don't know what you're about, but this... You really think so? Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean... I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you... Traitor. Sounds... Bunch of... Do you now? You want to talk... It is a good thing. Go ahead. I don't see how that's... You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? How? What happened, you ask? I just did. Now that... Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years... What? What's wrong with that? Not so fast. So... That right? Sounds as if you've been keeping questionable. You're right. I don't believe. Ugh, is this the start of... Most folk forget where they're... Anyhow, whatever happens outside the wall, my world is... Let me make something. I start get... There you go with that. I've... They...
I'm pretty sure I should save fairly often because I'm gonna accidentally. I guess since I haven't picked up that quest yet, I think it's here. There's something behind the toilet.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacers.
Okay.
Wish we had some better rations.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. The office is red. As a Spacer's Choice, know how to carry your... cross them off and bring... His likeness decorates... You are correct. Unfortunately, Wells... Something to report? As long as you're if this is a... Spacer's choice... Also... Flattery won't get...
Alright, I got that quest.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile. There a reason? Wait. And what? What? No. Silent. I'm done. You. There. You. Just. I know.
Alright, I got that quest.
You're making a mistake working for
Wish we had some better rations.
Don't let the boss catch us.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Where's the vicar? Talk to him first. Hi.
You're safer inside the walls.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out.
Ah, shit. Ah.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. I so rarely... I've never seen you before. Also... Oh, nothing could... Yeah, Yes. Mechanic... More... What? I have my... So... Thank you.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
No. Die.
Please. They who are... The order... We will avenge the... Well... They who are not... What would you...
Alright. Book. Now we'll go talk to the boss.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open
He
in
was
the oven
experiencing
because
minor
she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson, I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator.
Looks like... frame rates are jumping around quite a bit. That's true. Add that.
Yes, so it dawned. Seems I...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the...
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on... I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you... There's a... Go... I was not entirely... The pe... Adelaide... That reason was me.
My dad? I mean...
I hesitate. You will need...
Great!
Well, I...
All right.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead. It is my job to keep two eyes. I'm trying... Go ahead. I must. Go ahead. Adelaide. Word up to me. Oh, we've... Go ahead. Can we... If I... It... That I... Corporate doesn't like us using the... I believe... Go ahead.
Let's see. Let's see. A big frame rate drop.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk?
Well.
Sorry. Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here. Mr. Tobbs, I think you should talk... Thanks, man. I just think when you got him, that's what my...
And I don't know if it's just the Yeah, it's pretty... Well, that sucks. I'm only getting 39 frames coded. Oh, that got noticeably shittier. well. It's good. Josh, it's just not working well on my. It's not working well on my PC. If you played any of the Fallout games, like Fallout... Oh wow, that reduces... That looks like garbage. Am I getting a good FPS? Yeah, it's
Hey, ma'am. Can we talk?
It's a lot like
Sorry.
Fallout New Vegas.
You just want to get out of here. And
'Cause
you
it's
likely
made by
don't
the
want to tag
same
along
company.
like me. It's just Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is my... Yeah, I still haven't played it through on Xbox One. I got past to this part to... there's a ship in orbit, like an outpost, and I got there and I completed one of the main quests on there. But it runs fine if I'm not streaming, because I'm streaming and playing on the same rig at high settings. But apparently it does not like to do that when it's also having to encode, which is unfortunate. One thing.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I don't know anybody well. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow... Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real... Life's hard. Mr. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Books or for... About if what Mr. Thompson proposes, and maybe it's just an idea. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, that's what my... I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Ah, Miss Holcomb.
Nope.
How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance. Please get it.
So pissed.
What would you like?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things... They who are... What would you...
Alright, so yeah, in my first playthrough, I did bring everyone back together. And while it's not... everyone is not happy with you, I think it is probably the best possible outcome.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
I don't know what a truncheon is.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war, the coming apocalypse, man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on.
Go on.
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs, and once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
This guy knows what's up. Okay, bye.
Aw, he ain't no threat.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. A metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them. Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards, anyhow.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal. Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists.
Be more
Yeah, I'm gonna try to build for basically, I'm not sure what the build would actually be called, but no. So I can lockpick and dialogue my way out of everything.
Not a peep from me.
I don't know, but her character makes me miss, oh, from the last BioShock game, his daughter, and I can't remember her name now, but she'd always be like, hey, Booker, and then toss him, you know, health of some kind.
Here we go! Down they go! Everyone all right?
Oh shit, that's right. shit. I forgot what happened. Save often. I think originally I was just coming over here to get that thing. Ended up getting sucked into a...
Here we go!
Oh, sweet Jesus.
We're not getting through! Got him all! Here we go! Don't mess with us. Oh, clever. Let's go! Woohoo!
Oh well.
Not a peep from me. Here we go!
Right, you!
Oh, look at that!
I am encumbered.
You crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in a... You, on the other hand... I'm great at clarifying. No? I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it. I got kicked out of Edgewater. I'd heard some out... Instead, what do I... I've got all... I'm great. I don't... Oh, you...
Okay.
Incoming! Don't mess with us. I'm ready. We made it!
I thought there was supposed to be something else.
All together. Nice one. That's the last of them.
Who goes?